Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zeeverfett review. My name is Matt.
My name is Ryan, and together
We are
Matt and Ryan.
Today we're going to be reviewing Batman Soul of the Dragon.
That's right, the new animated film that was just
Featuring-
released.
We'll cameoing
Cameoing
Batman.
Batman.
'Cause Batman wasn't really the main focus of this
Jive
movie.
turkey. He was not the main focus of this movie. Who was
Which
the main
sucked.
focus of this movie?
It was mainly the team, but Batman was kind of just side. He wasn't there.
He was just kind of there. It wasn't a Batman-centric flick.
Batman's in the title. It's so stupid.
Well, because he sells.
Yeah, we need this to sell.
Yeah, it should have been something like, Team Dragon or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Something.
That wouldn't have sold.
It wouldn't have sold.
I guess let's start off with what we liked.
Okay.
What did
All
you
right.
like?
What did I like?
Well, I'll say what I like.
Okay. Well, what did you like?
I liked seeing Copperhead. We haven't really seen him
was cool.
other than the animated series Justice League.
Yeah, and he was always a really side villain and
Yeah.
silly and stupid. So I
But
like.
even in this, the whole thing is silly and stupid.
It is silly and stupid, but,
so that's why they brought back Copperhead.
Yeah, his outfit was. It
was cool.
It was alright.
I liked it.
It was alright.
Well, you would have preferred him to be an actual snake, like the animated.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean,
Glad he didn't
something.
have a stupid tail.
I don't know. He didn't have to have the helmet or something like that.
It was a hood.
It was a hood, whatever. Little hoodie.
It looked good.
I don't know. It also didn't need to take place in the 70s, but it did.
It was very.
It was just a.
Very goofy.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
It was cool.
And then
before Batman film.
Richard Dragon looked like Bruce Lee, and I was like, they should have just gone. Bruce Lee.
They did the four-finger punch.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it started off where Bruce Wayne Batman owns a casino, and he didn't get trained by the League of Assassins or the League of Shadows or whatever. He got trained by
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, and they were supposedly learning. It was like 6 of them or whatever, and 2 of the characters that really nobody cared about. They're the one that died. They all did this thing, like Lady Shiva chopped off some bamboo.
Yeah, she's good.
And I was like, okay, so you have to like reset the bamboo every time, Are they just performing for Bruce? Because the other girl was like jumping on these other sticks or whatever and breaking little clay pots, and then she winked at him, and Bronze Tiger was doing his thing, Ben was doing his thing or whatever. The rice bowl thing was a good interaction. I like that.
I like that interaction.
I like the interaction with him and the little kid talking about the only one keeping you from doing anything is you. So it was cool. Michael Jai White did a good job. He was Bronze Tiger before. So it was cool that they brought him back. I don't know who they got for Bruce.
I don't know either.
And the Batmobile was kind of like, I don't know. It felt to me more like a
how the windows
007.
weren't bulletproof. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well,
cops are blowing out
It
your
felt more
windows?
like a 007 car than a Batmobile.
It did. I mean, but that's 70s. I can see that as a 70s kind of gadget here kind of car.
And then Lady Shiva, okay, so she was on the motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Another thing I didn't like. Oh, does this button do what I think it does? Shiva, don't. I didn't think it was...
I thought it was an ejection button.
I didn't think it was an ejection button.
I thought it was.
I thought it was like
the
a
only thing I
booster or
dislike about Lady Shiva was that when she was like, fighting on the motorcycle and the sword, was at the end, when she like jumped off of the motorcycle into a run, and she was still like keeping up with the car, and I was like, no.
Everything was coincidental and corny. That's
I don't know.
That's the movie.
Okay. I mean, overall, it was decent. Would I buy this movie on Blu-ray? No.
I wouldn't watch it again.
I mean, I'd watch it again if it just kind of came on and I was just like, oh, hey.
It's not my kind of Batman movie or animated movie. I mean, it was cool. It was a cool concept.
It was a cool concept,
I just don't think that it was made in the right time period. The 70s time period just didn't fit well with
They were trying to do it. For me, I felt like they were just trying to do something different for the sake of. This was done by Bruce Timm, and
I think this is the Batman
Sam Register.
Of the
so
Superman Parasite universe.
That they do what?
I think that's a part of the Superman universe.
No.
I think it is.
No.
Because you've seen a picture of Batman. It looked just like that Batman.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
the ears looked very...
The animation style didn't remind me of that. It
looked like they're changing it up because people are like, oh shit, they hated Deathstroke. We got to revert. So I think they're just changing it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I don't think these are solo projects. They're trying to rebuild a new animated universe.
But okay. So Man of Tomorrow took place modern day, but this took place in the 70s. So that means that 40 years have gone by. So you're gonna have an old ass Batman.
He's in the portal now. We don't know how time works. It could be totally different.
Whatever, we'll see.
We have no idea.
We'll see.
Which I didn't like how that ended. They walked into the gate.
They walked into the gate, and that was it. You know, it was just kind of like, wow, you know, and that was it. It was like, okay, so you didn't want to, you know, spend the money to give us a better animation at the end for like a final battle.
What the surrounded Hosh.
Yeah.
This is a solo project. This is a sorry project.
I think they just did it for fun. I think they just kind of put it out there. It wasn't supposed to be world building.
This would definitely get dusted on my shelf. I wouldn't touch it up.
These projects, the Deathstroke, the Man of Tomorrow,
Deathstroke,
the Parasite
rewatch again. Man of Tomorrow.
I can't watch. I can't watch the Deathstroke one again. I could probably watch the Parasite one again.
I can watch those two over Soul of the Dragon.
Yeah, Soul of the Dragon. I mean, I could do without all three of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't really like them. You know? I don't like any of them. I don't like these new movies.
They haven't been better. It's like they're
decent.
Like they're no, they're not decent. They're just okay.
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 Well, you said that this one was decent. Soul of the Dragon, so I'm going.
Well, it's okay. All right, so it's decent.
So it's not decent. It's okay. Now.
It's okay. It's okay that it's decent.
It's okay to be decent.
All right. But what I'm saying is like these films here are not progressively getting better.
No.
You would think that after the Apocalypse War, it'd be like, oh man, hey, you know, it's just getting better and better as we go.
Gosh.
And they're like, nah, you know what? We should start from scratch and like pretend like we don't know what we're doing.
Their animated stuff is just not.
Yeah, DC used to be like the king of animation.
Yeah,
like Marvel's animation was crap, but DC's animation was great. I mean, they used to be like, you know, untouchable almost. Like you could watch, you know, Justice League Unlimited, or you could watch, you know, Batman the Animated Series, or you could watch the Green Lantern
everything
animated
that they were
series.
pumping out was just fantastic.
It was
now
it was
like,
all good stuff, and then and even the Batman versus Robin, and Son of Batman. And
I mean, I haven't even bought the last two new
animated
movies. I have all the other animated movies, just not these three. These three are just not that great.
I don't own them, and I don't anticipate owning them, so I can't recommend that anybody else.
Honestly, they're forgettable.
Well, they're very forgettable. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I would not recommend.
There's nothing in there that's like, oh man, you know what?
I gotta watch that again. The more and more I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, like Batman with the parachute, not using his cape to sort of glide in. That was kind of silly.
I like Bronze Tiger.
Yeah.
Batman was cool in his parts when he was there. It was like two parts.
Like Richard Dragon was cool. Lady Shiva was okay.
I mean, the characters were okay. I just didn't like the cringiness, man. I just didn't like the one-liners. I hated that stuff. It just wasn't cool to me.
What'd you think of the Sensei coming back as the...
I predicted it before it even happened. I knew it was going to happen. It's just, I mean, it's corny, so it's predictable.
Yeah, I mean, the snake guy with the snake arms and the snake fingers, Medusa, whatever he is, that was silly. I didn't like that at all.
He had Faust in his name, so I was like, okay, maybe it's Felix Faust.
No. And like, you cut off his arm, and then another, like, crazy creature that's sort of snake-like or whatever kind of morphs out of that and becomes an adult or whatever and starts chasing him around. And then they burn him really easily. And I don't know.
Freaking Bronze Tiger takes the mask from Batman's hand and burns him. I have an idea. I thought that was funny. Overall, didn't like it. I'm not liking this new direction that the animated team is going. I hope they do better.
All right.
Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you to our Patreons.
Yes, thank you to everybody who subscribes to the channel. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of this movie, if you saw it. The things that you liked about it, the things that you didn't like about it, because we love hearing back from you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Zeeverfett signing off.
Later.